buried in death.
What's that? Slavery, man. Death represents slavery. Those of you who survive the great death that's coming, you going into hardcore slavery, man. Hardcore. In fact, they're gonna have to invent a new word, man. Because hardcore just ain't enough, man. Because you're not just gonna be in slavery, you're gonna be under punishment, man. We're gonna fuck you up for no reason, man. For no reason whatsoever, man. Just because, you know why we're gonna be justified? Because you're here for punishment. You're not here for just normal, everyday work. You're here to actually do, you know, like when they put niggas in jail, they say you're here to do hard time. And they make it difficult, and it's, yeah, because, no, yeah, that's what you're gonna be doing.
Yeah.
That's why no one cares what happens to prisoners if they get beat down by the prison guards and all that, because that's why they're in there, right? They're criminals. They're criminals. Well, when we bust you over the head for no reason, there is a reason. That's why you're there. To get bust over the head. And to work. So it's going to be even more terrible. You're there to be fed to lions. You're there to be fed to dinosaurs, leviathans, sharks, piranha, locusts. I know locusts don't eat people, but I saw that in a film.
Yeah.
Got ate up by a locust. Man. I was like, what? I swear locusts won't eat people like that, bro. Hey, you know, there might be them locusts in the book of Revelation, them mutated locusts. You people don't know the scriptures, man. I saw that the other day. Man's talking about mutated locusts, man, from the book of the Revelations, isn't it? These people are going off, man. Like they're gonna have locusts with men's heads and shit.
Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep.
Yep.
Though he heap up silver as the dust, and pay raiment as the clay.
That's right, the sober white man, he's gathering up all the wealth of the world. What do you think this whole financial crisis is all about? It's all about the international bankers. They've already bought up all the world's infrastructure. They're buying up all the world's water sources. They're buying up they're getting all the world's oil, basically, so that when they destroy the whole paper system, they're left with all the hard assets, man. Because they've used the paper that they've printed to buy the hard assets, while you've been keeping yours in a bank account, getting 1.2 interest or some shit a year. Or investing in some stock market, in some business that's gonna go belly up anyway. They got the real businesses that they know that are gonna survive, and they got the land. They got the land, they got the infrastructure. So they're heaping up all that gold and silver. That's why George Soros is buying up all that gold and silver. The international bankers, they own all that gold and silver, man. Right? A lot of you people that think you got gold and silver, all you got is a bunch of fucking silver certificates, man. That's not yours.
They got paper still.
When this crash happens, if you ain't got it in your hand and you ain't got the guns to keep it, you ain't got shit. Okay? Right, you got stock certificates, man. Fuck out here, man.
Says he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on.
We gon' receive those riches. Right, go back to the book of Nahum. So when them devils, you heard about that, right? When them devils got blazed, man. 20 school children got shot up, man. That's nothing, man. That's the beginning. It's gonna get Hotel Rwanda in America, man. It's gonna be worse than Hotel Rwanda in America.
Okay, it's Nahum chapter 1 verse 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all quit the wicked. The Lord of his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry, and drieth up all the rivers of Bashan. Bashan languisheth, and Carmel and the flower of Lebanon languish.
Yep, where you at? Yeah. Sorry, for free. Yeah, get Habakkuk.
Habakkuk as well.
Yeah. I mean, give me 3 and 1, and then get Habakkuk 3.
It's Nahum chapter 3 verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery.
That's America. America is full of stolen goods, man. Stolen land, stolen goods, and it's full of lies and propaganda. Like you people are so fucking stupid and fucked up in the head that you allowed your commander-in-chief to come on TV and fake cry, man. And a lot of you actually believe that shit just because Fox News kept telling you it was real. When anyone knows when a man's crying, you gotta actually wipe a teardrop. You don't wipe away tears that don't exist. No, he wasn't crying. Why would he cry? Why would he? He ordered drone strikes on Pakistani children. He obviously, he doesn't care about children. Why the fuck would he be crying? He was up there like... Come on, man, they could have done something. I don't know, they could have done something better than that. They could have gave him something to make him actually bust some tear ducts. Put some Vicks underneath there, you know? You know? Or, you know what I mean? Or some onions or some shit. Just have some onion thing come up and, because when you get that onion, you go...
Yeah, eyes watering, yeah.
He could have done something, man. That shows you how they know you American people are fucking stupid and you're a bunch of hypocrites and you'll just want to get in that spirit because you think everyone else is in that spirit. Whoa. A lot of them don't give a fuck. Oh, man. Bullshit, man. You allowed that guy to come on. Bro, lies, man. Fucking lies, man. And I don't believe a lot of the shit they're saying about this dude anyway. Because how the fuck did he get in the building when they had the secure door, man? About he got his way in with the gun. How? The fucking security door, man. You can't even get into a block of flats with a fucking gun. How you gonna get in? What you gonna do? You can't shoot them. The window pane on them block of flats is a fucking little thing. Even if you shot that in, you ain't squeezing through there. How did he get in? Oh, excuse me, can you let me in with the 2 semi-automatic rifles and some pistols, please? Oh, did he have them semi-autos hid underneath in his pants? Oh, yeah, he somehow managed to get in there with no reason, maybe to see his mom or something. Maybe he said to come see his mom. Then he pulled out 2 AKs out of his trousers, right?
He started blazing like there's the fucking Matrix or some shit.
Come on, man. That's why you can't listen to Esau, man. Then they're saying they were searching for a second shooter, but then they had to come back and say, oh, there might not be. Because as usual, there's probably some fucking hit squad in there, and they put this guy in there, and he's gonna take the fall for it, you know? They put some MK Ultra mind control hitman in there. Black Ops, you know? You can't listen to nothing Esau says, man. He's the fucking devil, man. And that's the main thing you people need to realize, that the white man ain't nothing but the fucking devil, okay? Give me on the book of 2 Thessalonians, the 3rd chapter. Start from the, I believe it's the 3rd verse. Real quick, man. That's one thing our people need to get into their mind, because you ain't gonna understand what's going on in this earth until you come to the conclusion that the white man is the fucking devil that the Bible speaks of, man. That he is inherently 100% evil. Then you understand. Then you're like, oh, okay. Nothing surprises you then. He can't catch you off because you already know he's a devil. Yeah. Right? Wait for the scripture.
3 and 3, right? 2 Thessalonians 3 and 3.
Yeah. I'll say about that. Actually, 2 and 3.
So 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
That man of sin be revealed. Who's the man of sin? The so-called white man. He's the man of sin, man. He's been revealed. We know. He's the devil. He's Satan. He's at the head of all the satanic plans on this planet Earth. He's the head. You got these people talking about the Illuminati. Oh, there's black people in the Illuminati. What, Jay-Z? Jay-Z is known as a lesser Illuminati, man. His dad didn't know nothing about no fucking Illuminati. He's just a nigga that was rapping, and because he was rapping, they brought him in, but he don't know the full thing. What do you think they tell him everything? Then the Rothschilds bring him in. Oh, Jay-Z, let's sit down. Let's start from the beginning. You know? Are you out your fucking mind? That's why they're called lesser illuminaries. All them actors and all that, they're fucking actors, man. Them dudes get put in jail. Look at Snipes, man. They get done out, man. The real Illuminati is the international banking families. They're born and bred, man. Their father was down, man. Their father's father was down. Now you get a few crackers that they might get in, but when you trace them, their lineage still goes back to them.
That's why it's a lineage as well.
So you might say, oh, George Soros or Brzezinski, but you might trace these man's fucking genealogy and they go back to a Collins family or something like that. They're an offshoot of one of them families. You gotta be born into that shit. You gotta be pure thoroughbred Edomite to be let into the upper echelons of that shit, man. Yeah, they got other nations, people setting out and working for them, but they're the head of the fucking snake, man. You talking about, yo, there's black people, it's not Alex Jones, it's not about race. Yes, it is, man. Fuck you talking about? They're all fucking white men in suits, man. What the fuck are you talking about, man? It's not about race. They're all white. The fuck, man? Come on, man. Where's the power structure located? In Africa? Is it Kofi Annan? Kofi Annan ain't running the damn thing, man. He's a lesser luminary, man. In a minute he can be out there. He don't know that he only just been let in to some of the shit. Hell are you talking about, man? Talking about hills, every face. No, it's these damn devils, man. The white man is at the head of everything, man. Like there's some council, and then there's a nigger here, and then there's a cracker, then a gook, and come on, man, get real, man. Get fucking real, man. Who wrote the Satanic Bible? A white man. Who wrote Morals and Dogma? A fucking white man. Who started the New Age movement? Fucking white woman, man. Come on, man. Who killed Abel? A white man. But he had dark skin for a while.
And the son of perdition.
The son of perdition, man. That's the same thing as saying the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. That's the same thing. That's it.
Scripture tells you that the wicked are in rule, man. Again, it's the white man. There's no other conclusion that you can possibly give.
Everyone else is just a puppet, someone that they bought and paid for to do their bidding, man. Just like Obama. You think Obama's in the Illuminati? Oh, Obama's the Antichrist. Oh, really? I didn't know the Antichrist was going to be a puppet.
Obama's just a whipping boy, man.
They should change that movie, The Omen, then, innit? And have him come out of the womb, and then there's some other guys behind him pulling his strings. Obama ain't nothing but a fucking puppet, man. The Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers,
Russells.
the Collins, the Russells, these families, they've been doing it, man, for 500 years, man. They're the head of this shit. They're the ones that came up with all this eugenics and all that shit and the program. Now you got other people that they buy and pay for to help with the program, but that don't mean that they're up in there. They're not in the capstone. They're part of the pyramid, but they're not even. We're part of the fucking pyramid. We're at the bottom. We're the workers. When they want to build a building to do some fucking wickedness, you think the people building the building know about the Illuminati, man?
Even when you look at that fucking stone, man, it's above the pyramid. It's not actually attached to the pyramid.
It's not even
They're
attached.
separate from us, man. So everybody else don't need to know base, man. If you don't need to know, man, you ain't have.
Even when you join Freemasonry, when you're in the first degree, they don't know nothing about it. They don't even know that they're witches. Come on, man. They think they're philanthropists and shit.
Charity organizations and shit.
Come on, man. You want to talk about
They
it?
truly do believe
Alex
that.
Jones because Alex Jones, he really wants everyone to get along together, man. But Alex, let me tell you something, man. It's not gonna happen. Race war is inevitable. That's why this whole race thing ain't dying, man. That's why that whole Jamie Foxx, the film that Tarantino's coming out with, yeah, that's just gonna stoke up more racial tension.
Django.
Yeah, Django. And all the things that Jamie Foxx was saying and all that stuff. Right, but some of the things he said was true. If you want to make it, you gotta act white, man. You gotta act like a white man. Now, white people are getting angry, they're getting pissed off. Niggas is getting angry and pissed off. Why? Because you ain't ever gonna get rid of that. There's enmity between the woman's seed and the seed of the serpent, man. We're enemies, man. You got niggas try to act like it ain't so, but that's just how it is, man. And you ain't gonna run away from that because the Lord himself said, nation shall rise against nation.